Hello, beautiful Leo, and welcome to your general guidance with me, Julie Poole. This is your general tarot guidance, and it is a timeless reading. What people keep asking me, what's that mean? It means whenever you find it. There's no dates, there's no timestamps. It's just a matter of when you find it. If it resonates for you, it's right for you at this time. All right. This is good for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. All right, my beautiful people. Everything you need to know is in the description box, including how to book in with me. I'm fully booked now until early October. If you want to get something booked in for then, the link is below. All right, my lovelies, let's see what we have. What do my Leos need to know at this time? Oh, new life, to the sea, and peace. Oh, lovely. All right, let's have a look at this. Okay, so new life. This is a very exciting card, Leo. All right, you may have been waiting a long time for this to break open. That you've been saying, when is it coming? I'm trying. All right, we've got a number. What number is it? 39. That's a 3. And so 3s are about growth and expansion. It's time. It's time for that new life. In whatever way that looks for you, whether it's a new home, a new relationship, a new job, or simply a new attitude, a new perspective, new health, whatever it is for you, we are waking up now to this new life. We are ready. Now, we have peace and to the sea. Now, to the sea is a card of cleansing, clearing. What needs to go? What needs to get out of the way for this new life to truly unfold? Now, it's interesting because I'm moving, as many of you know, and I have been cleansing and clearing my space ready to go. So I go into a new energy, clean and fresh. But equally, I understand that it'll only be once I'm actually there in that peaceful environment that I will truly be able to cleanse all the rest of it from the chaos of moving. All right. Now, the to the sea is all about being able to recognize that which does not serve you. Whether it's, a negativity, a heaviness, a tiredness, whether it's a habit, behavior, whatever it is, we want to acknowledge it without judgment. All right, that's really important. Just acknowledge it and then say to yourself, right, I'm now cleansing that away. You can cleanse in many different ways. There's lots of free stuff on my YouTube channel about that on the How To Spiritual playlist. There's also stuff on my website for sale on cleansing, clearing your space, yourself. So you can do it in the bath, you can do it in the shower, you can get down to the sea if you possibly can. You can walk in nature. It doesn't have to be water. Nature is very healing, being around trees, just allowing yourself to say, I'm ready to let that go. All right, so that that new life can move you into this place of peace. 23 is a 5, and 5s are about change. So this would indicate that you've not been feeling particularly peaceful or calm or zen, that it's been a bit perhaps frenetic. And so that egg of peace wants to crack open and say, it's time now for me to step into a life that is more peaceful, more tranquil, more serene. Because when I'm in that space, I work better. My body works better, my mind works better, my emotions work better. Everything works better when we're in a place of peace, all right? And they're also saying your creative flow is stronger as well when you're in the peace. Let's get an animal oracle card. Hang on. All right, I want you to be able to see the cards as they come out. Animal oracle. Those are the wisdom of the oracle, by the way. All the cards I use are linked below. What else do we have for my Leos before we go to the tarot, please? What else do we have for my Leos? Oh, we want that one. Okay. All right. Moth spirit. Surrender now. All right. This is a little bit like the Hanging Man. So 39, all right, which comes to another 3. Expansion. What are we letting go of with that cleansing? What are we surrendering to? Going with the flow, right? Surrender for many is a dirty word. I'm not surrendering. I'm not giving up. I'm fighting. Yes, there are times we want to push through, but there are times we need to let go and allow. So this is a time for that, Leo, for you to let go and allow. Surrender into this new life. Don't resist it. Allow it to move towards you because it wants to come in. All right? Let's bring the camera down then. And, oh, well, that's not very straight. It's my camera, not the table. Hang on. I've been cleaning. Ready to move, so it moves everything around. Okay, so let's add in the tarot then. This is the Tarot of Dreams. Let's find out. Oh, okay, that one wants to come. What is this new life about for my Leos, please? It's 9 of Wands. It's about ending that struggle, that battle-weary soldier that says, do you know, I'm so done. I am so done. But I'm nearly there. I mustn't give up. I must push through. I must push through. All right? It's a card of perseverance. Page of Swords, King of Swords, and the Lovers. All right. Okay. So what we're talking about here, Leo, is this new life wants to unfold because life has been somewhat of a struggle and you've had enough. And that's all right. You know, when we say you've had enough, that isn't about defeatism. It's about saying, surrender. I don't want this pressure, this stress, this chaos around me anymore. I want to be in the flow. I want to be in a peaceful life that works for me, that I'm not constantly exhausted and struggling, that I'm not constantly burned out or stressed out. Whatever that is for you. So we're going to take some action. We're going to do this cleansing. Now the Page of Swords is about communication. So what needs to be cleansed and cleared? First of all, I need to have a conversation with myself, right? Your first relationship is with you, about acknowledging what's been heavy and a burden and a struggle. Right? He's sat on those steps. He's not giving up. He will get up those steps, but he's just having a little moment to rest, and then he's going to push through. So for some of you, this Page of Swords is about communicating with your nearest and dearest, whoever that is for you, and saying, do you know what, I am exhausted and I want to make some changes and this is what I want to do, so this is what I'm doing. All right, so you're sharing that. Whether they agree with you or not is actually irrelevant, but you speaking up is not irrelevant because you are defining what is important to you. Does that make sense? All right, now the King of Swords is an expert, a mentor, somebody who has real clarity and focus, and it's linking in with that piece. So this can be a lawyer, this can be a recruiting consultant who's an expert with getting you the right job, and part of that surrender is linked to that. Can I let go and allow somebody else to help me to achieve this piece? Now this could be at work, all right? You may have been having a real struggle in your job. Perhaps somebody has been picking on you, has been disrespecting you, has been giving you a hard time, and you want something different. So maybe you're going to go speak to HR about it. Maybe you're going to speak to a recruitment consultant and say, get me out of here, beam me up, Scotty, find me another job. Whatever you're doing, there is a decision to be made. Now the Lovers, we'll talk about that in a moment in terms of romantic love, but just for a moment, this is about a decision. So what am I doing to create this new life? Do I recognize how tired and stressed I am and burnt out? He's a battle-weary soldier. He's been through it and he's heading up towards that peace. That's what he's wanting. So for some of you, you are making that decision about that's got to go, that's got to change, that's got to be shifted. You're making those decisions and then you're surrendering into it. This is what feels right for me. I'm going with the flow. I'm going with it. This is what is important. Now, for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, this is about your romantic relationship. Could also be a family member, not necessarily a partnership, where it has been hard work and there are changes that need to be made. So this is communicating those changes. That could be to your adult child, that could be to your partner, and saying that kind of behaviour has got to stop because it's spoiling my peace and I'm not going to allow it anymore. And if I have to, I'm going to go talk to a lawyer and I'm going to arrange a separation, and I don't want to do that, but I might have to do it because I'm not prepared to continue like this anymore. It takes 1 to break a relationship, it takes 2 to make it, and 2 to fix it if there are problems. But some of you are ready to go, ready to say, I'm out of here, I'm not living in this relationship anymore. So for some of you, there is a real, I'm out of here, I'm cleansing and clearing this person right out of my hair. I'm hearing that song, I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. No, that's a very old song, most of you won't know what that is, but it's from a musical, I can't remember which one. So some of you are making that shift. Let's find out some more. Tell me more for my Leos, please. And I'm hearing for some of you it's a long time coming. You've given chance after chance after chance and you're like, no more. All right. It'd be interesting to see if we've got the death card here or some significant endings, because usually when we have the new life, then something needs to end in order to create this new life. So let's have a look. All right, strengths. You have the strength to make these changes, to build something for the future, because it's just not been working for you with that 4 of Cups. So I'm standing in my power, the courage of my convictions to make something shift. All right, so the strength, the new life, I have the strength to create this new life. It can be a bit of effort for those of you, most of you have moved home at least once. I've done it many times. It's an effort to pack everything up and then unpack it the other end. It is an effort to do all those changes of addresses and all of that paperwork and administration, but it's worth it to create that new life. So you're in your strength. This is the resilience that we're talking about here. All right, just a moment, excuse me. All right, so staying strong, staying focused, staying in your power. You're showing up in your own reading with that strength card. You've got this, you can do it. You are looking at your future with that Knight of Coins. You're looking at your security, your stability, your financial foundation. You want something that's going to work for you last long term, because it's not been working, that 4 of Cups. His disappointment is disillusionment, but he's also having a good think. All right, you can see him thinking, looking at that cup that's being offered to him. That's the new life, and saying, is it worth it? Do I really want it? In order to get to my peace? Yes, I do. So I'm going to make that decision. I'm going to surrender into that shift and change, make that decision, and I'm standing in the courage of my convictions to do it. This is a card of boundaries, determination, right? This whole kind of row here is, this isn't working. I'm not going to sit and moan about it. I am going to do something about it, and I am standing now in my power. You see he's there protecting his doorway. Yes, there's ones coming up against him. So it might be a bit of a challenge, which is why you've got the strength card there to say, I've got this, I can do this, this is right for me, and I'm making it happen because I deserve this new life and I deserve this peace. Let's find out a little bit more. Tell me more for my Leos, please. Can you clarify this new life? Let's find out more about this new life. Page of Cups, there's opportunities here coming in for you for greater happiness, greater fulfillment, and that's what you want. But yes, it's a bit of a battle, but it's all right because I've got the strength to do it. I've got the courage in my convictions, and I'm making things happen. And I'm moving forward victoriously with that Chariot card there. This is a card of victory, success. So yes, there might be a bit of a battle to go through, but it's okay. Most of that battle might be in my own head. Don't step into that, it's going to be a nightmare, it's going to be really hard, because that's what you're going to create. Instead, you're saying to yourself, okay, any doubts, any fears, I'll deal with them. I'm bound to have some bits of wibbles when I'm having a new life, but it's okay. I'm pushing through and I'm going to be victorious. Tell me more, please. I want another 3. We've got the Hanging Man. That's that surrender card with the King of Swords again. All right. And that 10 of Wands. That's really lovely to see that. So we're moving from the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. We have progression. This is the ending of that struggle. It's here. So that Page of Cups is bringing forward the opportunities which you are creating, which you are taking action on. You are surrendering and going with the flow. That's what the Hanging Man's all about. It's about letting go and trusting. I'm letting go of the old life in order to create a new life that's more peaceful. I'm absolutely open to help and assistance from others, guidance from others. This King of Swords that's here twice with that 5 of Swords, you may find that there is a bit of a battle and it's worth going to speak to somebody else to get some assistance because it's helpful. Let's align with I am open to receiving. Comment that below. I am open to receiving all the help and support I need to move my life forward. So I am now moving it forward and ending that struggle. That's beautiful. All right, let's finish off with an angel card, my Leos. Final message for Leo, please. Final message for my Leos. Blessing. This is a blessing. It's absolutely meant to be. You are being blessed with this change. You've been given a gift here. And they're just saying very Jupiter energy, the gifts and the rewards coming in. This is a blessing. Grab it with both hands, go for it, have the courage of your convictions, know that you're moving towards something easier and allow yourself to go with the flow. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me, spending time with me, sharing your energy with me. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing day, have an amazing week, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks. All right, you take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.